All right, dinner is served. All right, my friends, it is my birthday weekend, and we are getting ready to hit the road for a few days to celebrate out in nature and at some of my favorite spots. But as you can see, I am leaving early tomorrow morning, and we are basically still in clean slate mode here. So we have to get this cleaned up a little bit more and then get it converted and loaded up so that we can hit the road. Let's do it. All right, there we go. That's more like it. And as you can see, it's the next morning. Sun just came up. Let's hit the road. You can see it's still a little chilly out this morning, but the weather is gorgeous, although it is supposed to get up to like 80 later, I think. So be a little bit toasty. It's a beautiful morning. Good morning, friends and adventurers. It has been weeks since I have made it out to any place more exciting than in front of my computer or doing chores around home base. So I am very excited to be bringing you along on an adventure today. We're going to one of my favorite places that I haven't been in a couple years now. And we are in peak bloom season, so it should be really good. Let's get there. My birthday is in a few days, so we are going to celebrate my birthday weekend by hitting up a few of my favorite spots and of course going car camping. So I hope you'll stick around for this video and the next one to see what we end up getting into. Looks like we made it. Pass all the orange groves, and there's a couple of little hiking trails that you can take before you get to the main. Oh gosh, it smells so good. I love the smell of orange blossoms. But anyways, like I was saying, there are places you can hike before you get to the main parking lot. But we are heading to the main parking lot because I have got to go. That is the Singing Tower, which you will see more of later. Almost every spot in the gardens or on the grounds has some kind of view of the tower. I am so happy to be back here on such a beautiful day during peak bloom. So I'm really hoping that I get to showcase what a great spot this is. Perfect for family, solo, date day, you name it. This is just a gorgeous place. I always think of it as like a secret garden type of place. It's really, there's lots of like little hidden nooks and crannies that you can explore here. This is one of my favorite little sections of the garden, but it's not in bloom at the moment. I'm still gonna look for some birds and butterflies though. I'm going to show you guys the children's garden really quick before it gets crowded because it's such a cool little area. More restrooms this way. That's where they hold events and classes. Oh, I thought that was a bunny, but it's just a squirrel. No offense. It's so magical already, and there's so many cute little areas. I wish that this were here when my kids were little. Area shoots water out. The carnivorous plants are just starting to bloom. These are the pitcher plants. Super cool. Bugs and small insects and lizards and stuff get trapped in there, and that's how the plants eat. This is another one of my favorite little hidden spots. Actually open for tours between 10 and 4, but I did not get a ticket for that today. I'll bring you back during the holidays for that. Be sure to put the link in the description for the site here so that you can read up on the history of this estate. It's super interesting. tip: if you come here, make sure you bring quarters so that you can get fish food. It is so fun to feed the koi here. They're such characters. Another one of my favorite little nooks to sit and pass a little bit of time. Even though it's right next to the tower, it seems like nobody knows it's here. Right, we're gonna head back to the cafe and get a little early lunch. And then, depending on what time the next Carolyn, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, show is, we'll come back for that because I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna wander a little bit longer and look for some snakes or tortoises or birds to photograph. And then we'll move on about our day and do some errands. If it wasn't so hot, I would do this one right now, but I don't think I want to do 2 miles in the direct sun. Oh, did you guys see that butterfly? That's super rare to this release. I think it was maybe fall of last year. Anyways, and they're thriving here. They've really populated the area, so it's kind of cool to see them because you can't see them anywhere else in the state, really. This shows what's currently blooming in the garden right now. All right, time to move on to the next spot. You can see the parking lot is much more crowded than when we arrived. Time to hydrate. It's about 25 degrees warmer than it was when we got here as well. Well, traffic is poo right now. I'm barely inching along, but we are heading to the grocery store to load up on groceries because I was very low and I need some food for our camping trip. And then I think I'm gonna get gas in the car. So lots of exciting stuff. All right, dinner is served. All right, as you can see, I did not film myself cooking. I went ahead and meal prepped some roasted potatoes before I hit the road. And then I just have some rotisserie chicken, and then I sauteed up some spinach with a little bit of olive oil and garlic. So, bon appetit. Then I'm gonna shower, and I think I'm gonna do like a little pampering, maybe like a face mask, or I don't know, some skincare and a little bit of gentleness. I've got it's not acne, I think it's more of like my autoimmune rash is kind of flaring up on my face. So I think maybe a little bit of extra care will do the trick. All right, I know you guys do not want or need to watch me eat, so I'm gonna finish up my dinner, and then I will meet back up with you after I get out of the shower. As you can see, I already have my window covers up. It's already dark outside. Actually, today is the last day before daylight savings time starts. It starts tonight, or I guess in the morning at 2 a.m. Either way, I know I lose an hour of sleep, but it will not be as bright as early in the morning, which means it will be easier to get up for sunrise. Well, after I, acclimate. And we get an extra hour of light at night, which will be very good for after work. I'll be able to start doing some evening hikes again, since it will not get dark until like after 7:30 until fall. So, not going to complain. I do think tomorrow is going to be a little squirrely. I've got plans. I have a few places. Well, I have one place I'm going to be going to in the morning if the weather cooperates, so I'm not going to spoil it yet. And then I'm going to show you around my campsite, hopefully do a little bit of beach time. And in the morning, if it's not storming, because the hourly forecast looks pretty horrible right now, then we'll do sunrise on the beach, hopefully find some shark teeth, hint, hint, but you'll have to tune into the next video to see all of that. So in the meantime, let me stop yapping, start eating, get to showering so that we can hang out a little bit more. All right, as you can see, I am nice and showered up and cleaned up, hair washed, feeling much fresher. But while I was in the shower, that wall of tired hit me like a ton of bricks. I think this was a longer day than I've had in a while physically, so I am feeling it, and I think I'm just going to call it a night. I'm going to try to watch the season finale of Love is Blind. Let me know below if you've been watching this season too. To be honest, I thought it was very underwhelming, but I'm in this far, so I got to see how it ends. But I am excited to hopefully go on some more adventures tomorrow with you all. Make sure that you watch the next video coming. Stay tuned. Maybe if you want to try to subscribe if you're not already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. I am a little concerned with the weather report. I checked the hourly forecast, and it's looking like it's going to storm or rain pretty much all day tomorrow through Monday morning, which would really stink, but whatever's going to happen is going to happen. We're going to make the most of it. If we end up having a cozy day inside the van while it's storming outside, so be it. At least we'll be in a beautiful location. And with that, I will see you on the next adventure. Bye for now, friends.